Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 2 where we actually for real start the campaign here as the Howard families. Although if you haven't seen part 1 of this series, I really do recommend you go back and do that, where I talk about how I've modified my civilization and the other ones that we are dealing with. So right away, we're seeing the new DLC at work, we're seeing the update at work. We have spawned in a trinary star system. So we have Lazarus A. You see, I've made it so that the Howard families, their son is always going to be called Lazarus after Lazarus Long, because the son will basically be immortal. But we've got a Lazarus A, a Lazarus B that is a red dwarf, and a Lazarus C, which is an orange dwarf. And when you consider all the multiple lives that Lazarus Long had, I could not think of anything more fitting than this, there being a triple star system here at the start. Now you're probably saying, why didn't we start at the slider screen? Why have we already jumped into the game? Well, Distant Stars is all about exploration, right? So I didn't want you guys to see how many fallen empires, marauder empires, etc., that are out there. So that way there's this little bit of a sense of uncertainty for you as I go out and explore the galaxy. Let's take a look at the galaxy. Here's the one thing I will say. It's a medium two-armed spiral galaxy. And it looks like I have spawned in between two of the spirals, interestingly enough. Now notice how I can't actually see very far into the hyperlane network. So that is kind of interesting. And have they just spoiled that there's an L cluster out here by seeing this nebula? Interesting. Okay, but anyway, so we kind of have two directions to go in here. We can go into the inner spiral, and there's a nebula in the distance. Although, what are the odds that I'll get there before somebody else does? Although perhaps I could try. But we can see other variants here. So it looks like this is a binary star system out here, for example. Looks like another trinary star system is down here. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, I genuinely don't know which way I want to go. I might try to go for the nebula, maybe we'll get lucky. Or maybe I could just barricade myself in on either side. I definitely want to at least get this star, since it could be a good choke point. Maybe here, or here and here. But first things first, let's figure out what we're doing. We want to get our science ship, the Fahrenheit. This one is piloted by Ira Bronson. You see, something else that I've done is I actually made a custom naming list for the Howards, which I'm probably going to work on forever, where I constantly expand it, give it names of characters from the Howard family. So, for example, the first name Ira and the last name Bronson are recurring names. So we're going to have scientists name that. In fact, if we look at our leader here, the chief archivist of the family, that's his title, is Justin Foote, who is the head of the families at the start of Time Enough for Love, which is my personal favorite Heinlein book. And this one mostly about Lazarus Long, and it's about him telling his life story to Justin Foote, or Foote. And he's only 34 years old right now, so he's got a long way to go. He's got an architectural sense, and he's an investor. All right, so there's a lot of things here I want to do out of the gate. First off, let's take a look at the edicts. Map the stars. Lasts 11 years. Is going to give me additional survey speed and anomaly discovery chance. Definitely want to do that. It's going to cost me 100 influence out of the gate, but you know what? I don't even care. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we got to get some physics research going. Research speed. Don't mind if I do. Let's see, we gotta, yeah, see Ted Lazuli, Justin Smith, Ernest Bronson. Anybody who's read Heinlein's works, you're recognizing these first and last names. And I hope to expand on them eventually too. Alright, so this is pretty interesting. I could get pop growth speed right out of the gate here, which is great because I already am dealing with being a slow breeder. So we definitely want to get that. And finally, what have we got here? We have a materials expert. Ceramo metallic armor I could get pretty quickly here, or I could go for an engineering facility early. I don't think I need the afterburners. Let's go for the engineering facility just so we can cycle through to something else fast. Alright. Now, we have our science ship here, and let's put it to work. I think we're going to go to the inner spiral first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll go for that nebula. It's sure tempting. I could also get this little corner right here, possibly. Unless there's a hyperlane connecting here and here. Hopefully there's not. Alright, so we've got that going for us. Construction ship. Let's see what we can get you constructing. what do we need? Let's see. We're not mining the energy credits. We're not mining this physics research yet either. We've got some more energy credits up here and minerals. Huh. What are we gonna do? You know what? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our fleet here, and we're gonna split it up. Let's see what kind of leader, what kind of admirals we can recruit here. We've got unyielding, aggressive, fleet logistics, and adaptable. Oh, hey, there he is, Admiral Lazarus Long. We've also got, so we spawned somebody with that name combo early. Cool, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, I was just checking. So how about we take a look at any new scientists we've got here? Okay, we've got Lorelei Lazuli. We've got field manipulation, particles, carefree, and adaptable. Okay, so all of these are going to take 200 energy credits no matter what. So I don't want to build a new science ship just yet then, and instead we will build a mining station. And let's throw it down here for the energy credits so I can get that done quickly. And I think we can go ahead and unpause the game now. Let's merge these two. Whoops, wrong button. I sometimes get my hotkeys mixed up from Paradox game to Paradox game. It's a little bit of a problem. So we're going to be following our science ship now. So something interesting has happened with science ships, or I should say scientists. Scientists, they do still have these skill levels. For example, Ira Bronson here is a skill level 1 out of 6. But what they've done is hopefully we're going to be seeing some anomalies here soon. And they've made it in this new patch that anomalies cannot fail. I'm sure many of you who have played Stellaris, you know the frustration of either trying to discover an anomaly and then there's an explosion, like you hit a gas pocket or something, and then your ship just blows up. So that's very upsetting. Or the frustration of just having your scientists survey and survey and survey and survey and survey until they finally are high enough level that it's negating the failure risk chance. Both of which were kind of annoying, so I gotta say that I'm personally in favor of this change where anomalies, you can't fail them. There's also going to be a new Anomaly Tracker, and oh my goodness, I have hit the mother lode. Look at all these asteroids. Ice asteroids, there's going to be all sorts of fun stuff in this galaxy. I've really got that feeling. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen a galaxy, a solar system with this many areas to explore. We got, what, 5, 10, 15, 18 between the asteroids and the planets and the sun. Wow. Alright, so we've already recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization, and we have now begun the Precursors First League event train. The tunable system lies in the region of space that seems to have been made up the core of their territory. A partial map found among the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Cool, so we got this going for us. We want to go find some artifacts now. We also have an Anomaly Tracker, as I was just saying, which is awesome. And then the victory stuff was already there before. Alright, construction's complete on the mining station. Cool. Then let's just construct something else in the meantime. Perhaps a research station. Yeah, let's get this knocked out here. And by the time that's done, maybe we'll already have the energy credits we need to get the scientists going. Well, I have to, of course, build another science ship first. Now, the administration on Secundus being the name of the planet where the Howard families were based at the start of Time Enough for Love. The administration on Secundus received Science Officer Ira Bronson's report on the alien remnants with some apprehension. The leavings in question are now widely considered to be definitive proof of unknown forces having once been active in the galaxy, although some prominent family thinkers reject this in favor of identifying the traces as freak geological formations or results of curious natural phenomena. Okay. I really like my logo. I know that sounds egotistical, but I'm very pleased with it. Okay, so far we've just found some minerals. We got this ice asteroid here. It's not habitable. Really? How strange. Alright, so how much is it going to cost me if if I come down here to Secundus, I'm going to need 100 minerals. We're getting 10 at a time here. You know what, maybe I should have built that mining station first on the mineral planet instead of going for research. Although science is going to be a very important part of everything that we do, let's not forget that we are fanatic materialists, we are a technocracy and a meritocracy, and if we look at our species as a whole, wait, I'm trying to remember where I do that, but yeah, we're all about the science, that's what matters. I wonder who we will run into first. As a review, for those of you who didn't watch part 1, although again you should watch part 1, we do have a lot of interesting things that are definitely going to be out there. Okay, cool, we've found our first anomaly. So there are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. It would take, okay, you see the difficulty now, it says because it's an anomaly level 3 and my scientist is only level 1, it would be challenging. So it's adding another 180 days to how long it would actually normally take to do this. So I could start, but it would take basically a year to complete. So we're going to leave that be for now. And if this is all working correctly, if we go up here to the situation log, there we go. We have the anomaly, and we can just click go to anytime we want. So if I did this, I can do that, and we're right back to it. So that's going to be helpful for keeping track of the anomalies, especially since with distant stars, we're supposed to have another 50% more anomalies. Plus, some of the older anomalies have gone back and been reworked. Sometimes there were bugs, they've been fixed. We're going to see. But I think it looks good. And you see, what I like here is how now it shows you what you haven't been mining. So if I look here at the Lazarus solar system, it says that I've got 2 mining that I'm not, I've got 2 minerals that I'm not mining, but then when I hover over it, you see everything else that I'm doing, basically, including the little number 3 underneath the 2, showing that I am mining at least 3 minerals out there. Okay, so that's done with. Let's come over here to Secundus and get working on our science ship. And as soon as that's done, we're going to hire a new scientist and get to it. Actually, maybe I should just go ahead and hire it now. So, just so they're ready. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? We've got research speed and field manipulation, particles. Okay, this I like. Carefree, Lafayette Smith. Less meticulous than others. But the anomaly research speed is added another 35. So he's kind of old. He's 49. But let's not forget, we're venerable. So I don't really care too much about the age. Alright, so we just wait now on that science ship. Let's see how things are going over here. A lot of ice asteroids going on in here. And a big red giant. There's also supposed to be other planet types out there. So, I mean, sun types. So, for example, there's brown dwarfs. I don't know if they're going to be giving any effects yet. I'm exploring this as you're watching, basically, because I wanted to get this out quickly. I didn't want to spend too much time actually going through it on my own. And because the theme of Distant Stars is exploration, I thought it'd be fun to do it together. Alright, cool. We've got our second science ship. Hallelujah. Let's give him Lafayette Smith here. And we're going to have you begin surveying in the other direction. How about you go down this way first? And let's see what's out there. Out beyond the celestial horizon. As for our construction ship, let's get him ready as well. Let's just at least bring him over. Sublight speed travel being a thing and all, we'll just get him nearby the serendipity here. And then as soon as he's ready, he can begin exploring. Okay, looks like we're finding a lot of things here. Oh no, this hasn't been surveyed yet. That's just an asteroid with no resources. Too bad. Is this the same anomaly? Yes, I think it is. Okay, so we're going to speed it up just a little bit here. So I can get surveying a little quicker. Whoa! Sorry about that. Also, there's some new music tracks here in Distant Stars, which is created. It's quite a playlist now. Very large. Oh, I'm just so curious who we're gonna bump into first. Oh, I think I did not finish my thought earlier. So what I was saying is, so we've got several civilizations out there, and at least a few of them are going to be the custom civilizations, also based on Heinlein's works that I've made. So we'll be running into them at some point. I kind of hope we don't run into them too early, so that they can have time to grow and stuff. But we'll see what happens. And of course, the Gakota are somewhere out there. Alright, we've got a hostile fleet out here. Alright, it looks like they're attacking my research station. They've encountered a hostile hijacked fleet in Lazarus and are currently attempting to evade them. Okay, let's for right now just send our military power after it. But what's going on here? We have the Red Prophets. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Secundus broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Red Prophets and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Secundus. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to New Roanoke. They must be stopped. Okay, so this is now opening up a new event chain. So they've fled over there. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to maybe lure them back here to my Lazarus station. I don't know because it's pretty even right now. They've got 104, I've got 108. It also looks like they've got a different type of system. Okay, so before we're about to engage here, but let's first take a look at this Anomalies. This is something I want to check out now. It's home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the larger craters. So this is pretty routine. It's just anomaly level 1, so it's only going to take 120 days. Let's get that done pretty quick here. I've just realized that my fleet here does not actually have a leader. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay, so we're gonna try to see if we can lure them back. I don't think it'll happen though. See, their military power is actually growing. They're getting stronger. Alright, our shields are kind of holding right now. It looks like theirs are definitely weaker. Let's see, this is routine. Sure, dude. Go for it. Alright, we've got their shields down. Maybe not. Oh no, we're about to lose one of our corvettes. We can't seem to we're not going to be able to disengage. Yeah, we've got nowhere to flee to. We're here. Alright, so this is rough. It looks like we're going to lose our fleet early. Although if they try to come closer to the center of the system, they're going to be in for some trouble. Because they can't defeat this. So, the bad news is, I'm now going to have to start actually building corvettes and stuff, which is not how I like to spend my time early on in the game. Okay, now we're going to leave that one be for now. 534 days is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we're not going to be able to disengage. All right, we destroyed one of their corvettes at least. But we're down to one ourselves. He's getting chased down. He's not long for this world. All right, we're just going to have to live with that. Now, are they going to attack my research station next? That's the question. See, it's 2-on-1. Damn, why didn't I give him a leader? He might have died. Alright, so our agenda right now is growing the economy. Yeah, they're down. All three of them are down, although we did manage to take out one of their corvettes at least. How frustrating. Okay, but at least we can begin work on another corvette. I should have been patient. It's going to cost me more to build more corvettes than to do anything about this research station, which they're not attacking. Okay, so it looks like we've got alien drag racing going on with that one anomaly that we were checking out. Ira Bronson has discovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edges of the Depression, wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the VG Fahrenheit speculate that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed. So now they're going to get more engineering. And he's gone up a level. Terrific. Well, let's go to him. He's out here, right? Alright, alien mural. This is Lafayette, the new scientist. He's found an alien mural, which we're going to need to check out at some point, but not right now. Also, let's see here. Red Prophets. It says cultist fleet. Well, there's not much to do. They're just going to sit there for a while. Let's build maybe 4 corvettes and then we'll go after them. This is really going to take some time, though. Especially if they're just going to sit there. Maybe 3 corvettes will be enough. 3 corvettes with an actual leader, maybe. I need a little more energy credits. Lapis Lazuli as an admiral sounds great. She wanted to be a pirate. Although Admiral Lazarus Long is awfully hard to pass up. Alright, we've also got our first tradition available. Now, we could go Discovery, start looking for more anomalies, which are super duper fun. Expansion might not be too good, because it looks like we're going to be delayed right now anyway, because we have to deal with these red prophets. So, yeah, I think Discovery will be the way to go. And when we're done, our research speed will go up another 10%, stacking up with our previous research bonus. Yeah, I want it. Great. So now another 20% on the anomalies. Though I don't want to be too caught up in actually researching every single one of them right now, because we actually do have to see what's going on out there in the big wide world. Alright, so let's pick up the speed here. Is this guy not doing anything? Yeah, he is. Okay, he's still surveying all this. Wow, there's quite a lot of minerals up here. Who would have thought a solar system with 2 asteroid belts would have so many minerals? That's going to be great, especially because of all the corvettes I'm going to need to build to catch back up. Still only at 83. I'm wondering if I actually should just wait until I've got about 300 minerals and then queue up both corvettes that I want and need, because the ship upkeep is also something that I have to think about, and it's slowing me down. Oh, also, we've got the energy credits necessary. We're going to go actually with Admiral Lazarus Long here. Quicker leader experience gain.
Anomaly.
He's a little more swarthy, though, than the original. We've got another anomaly here. Map formations, mountain formations. Sure, let's check that out. The routine ones that are not challenging, they're not too hard, we'll just go right into. We've also got some unused modules here. Naval capacity, no. Maybe a trading hub could be in order. That's going to put me back, though, on the minerals that I need. Okay, time for new physics research. We could just jump up here to the blue lasers. Ted Lazuli's pretty good here. He's maniacal. I don't need the basic combat roles. I'm not interested in an upgrade. Colony development speed. This is good long term. Yeah, let's grab it. 56 months. Okay, so he's going to be busy for a while. Okay. We're still working on things out there, and we're keeping an eye on these red prophets. I wonder if anything will happen if I defeat them, or if it's just letting me know, hey, they're out there. I just wonder how long I have before they start to get wild and crazy on me. You know what, on second thought, let's get that other corvette going, because I don't know if they're going to attack me at any point. Alright. Boy, I love the soundtrack of Stellaris. So darn good. Now, as far as leaders go, I have 3 more I can do. Is there anybody who's got the reduced cost? Might as well pick them up now. No. No, there's not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to have extra. Okay, Lafayette Smith has gone to level 2. Very good. Alright, we've found a gigantic skeleton down here. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Tanobo 4 has been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Tanobo 4 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science officer Ira Bronson has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. I get the gigantic skeleton one so much, I swear. Every game never ends. Alright, we're already halfway towards our third Corvette. Red profits have still not moved. See, I don't know what they're doing here. They just hijacked a fleet and they sit. Maybe I should go to fastest speed. Yeah, let's go to fastest speed here. We're already 3 years in, which I don't love. Passing was uneventful. Acknowledged. Yeah, so we just saw a comet. Oh, cool. There's lots of them. No big deal. Alright. Again, keeping an eye out. Alright, habitable worlds survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Secundus. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. Habitable worlds survey event chain. I think so, yes. Yes, we will do that. Alright, fantastic.
System survey concluded.
Alright, we're done with this whole system. Finally, took long enough. Okay, so quite a lot of minerals and a little bit of research here. We did find this asteroid there with the drag racing. Alright, finally we can do our third Corvette. And then we're going to kick some profit butt. We are materialists, not spiritualists. We won't stand for this. Hold on a sec. Encounter in Porima. It looks like we've found our first news of alien ships. Has people humming. Alright, where did it happen? Out here. In Porima. You know what this tells me? We are not going to make it. We're not going to make it to that nebula. Too bad. Alright, let's get researching these guys. The Beta Menace. Alright, so these guys are pulling back right now. So we're just going to go to the next thing on the list. So we might settle in right here, have it be a good defensive area, lots of minerals, and instead start expanding outwards to this outer arm. Alright, back over here to Lazarus. We've got our Corvettes ready to go. Lazarus Long is in charge. Of course, he's not giving any direct bonuses, but I think we're going to be able to deal with these guys. We've got another routine anomaly. Go for it. Alright, here we go. Can we do better this time? They should already be a bit worn down.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Alright, here we go. Okay, we tore through their shields like they were paper. Probably could have done this with just the 2 Corvettes, but I wanted to be sure. Okay, they're almost down. And my shields are holding up very, very well. One's down. Come on, get this last one. Alright, cultist ship disabled. Our valiant space forces have successfully disabled a ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact and we are picking up faint life signs from inside its hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Red Prophets. Special Project Board Cultist Ship. Okay, how do we do that? Has 1 military ship in orbit. It will take at most 2 months to complete. Okay, go for it. It technically says we're researching even though it's a military ship. So are we going to actually see a little boarding thing happen here? Are we going to see cables attached to them or something? Because that would be cool. They are turning towards it. I keep hitting contacts every time. Every time I want to go to the situation log, I hit contacts. It's a bad habit. Just watching them. Alright, we've got the Savak caste freeholders, a nomadic civilization that occupies a large number of spaceships. So we've essentially found a marauder empire out here. Outsiders, we are the Savik caste. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord order us. Okay, so the lobster people. They're out here in Yid Dixa. Right, in this area. Or no, this is all of them. They're pretty large. Okay, so we've got we can keep moving on now here though. All right, so we still have some minerals to harvest out here in Serendipity. Let's get that working on. We're done with another research. What have we got here? Coil gun, not the coil gun. Mining network 2's not so great. Powered exoskeletons, that's pretty good. Get some more minerals. That's gonna take me quite a while though. All right, boarding action. That's going on down here. Are we actually seeing a boarding happening? Whoa! I think we just blew it up. Alright, although the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially expected. The agents of the Red Prophets include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Segundus, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue these terrorists. Okay. Alright, so we have a little religious problem within our government. Come on, Justin Foote, you got to put the hammer down. But I think that's enough for today, where it looks like we've already found some other life forms out here, which are definitely blocking the way to the nebula, but that's okay. I never really thought I was going to get there anyway. And it looks like we've already found a potentially habitable world, although it's only got 13 tiles. But we're spreading out. We've put down a religious threat, sort of, except for the ones that fled. And, yeah, we've got a few anomalies queued up. Let's see what happens. I'm super excited for this series, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.